All beds on. $26 black and even. Well, that cleans me. I'm through.
Better luck next time, Kent.
There won't be any next time.
I'll share them.
No, thanks. Good night.
Are you sure Brewster's at the end of his rope, Darby?
Certain. Hasn't a dime. He's been a playboy all his life. I've talked not only to his banker, but his best friends as well.
Would you mind stepping this way, Mr. Brewster?
Why, not at all.
Come in.
Mr. Brewster, Mr. Dudley.
How do you do?
I must have a check for these, Mr. Brewster.
Oh. Well, tomorrow would suit me a great deal.
I have reason to doubt that you have the money.
Well, I am broke. But I have friends. I'll make a loan.
All right. I want $35,000 from you by tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. But I tell you, I must have $35,000, old man. It's a debt of honor. I've tried everybody. You've got to help me. All right. Well, let's start. Here's to my friends. All of them.
Hi, Kent.
Oh, hello, Mimi. Did you come to the funeral?
Funeral? What are you talking about?
Oh, Mimi, it's a sad story. But Kent Brewster, a man about town, is broke. Flat. Finished.
Oh, Kent, it can't be that bad.
Oh, can't it? It's worse. Unless I pay Dudley $35,000 tonight, he's going to get nasty. And Houdini couldn't do that with a $20 bill.
Listen, how would you like to make $50,000 quick?
Oh, I should like it very much, if you meant it.
I do mean it. I'm telling you there's 50 grand waiting for you. You have a little nerve and you're not too particular.
Particular? Who ever heard of Kent Brewster being particular?
Wait here a minute. Kent, these are friends of mine. Mr. Brewster, Mr. Barnes, Mr. Darby.
How do you do?
How do you do, sir? Barnes. Where have I heard that name before?
Doubtless you've read it in the newspapers. Something to do with jewelry, perhaps.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, why, you're a very clever thief. I beg your pardon.
Well, that's all right. I do sometimes deal in jewelry. Other people's jewelry.
I see.
May we sit down?
Please do, yes, of course. Mimi? Cigarettes?
Thank you. Mr. Brewster, this is a business proposition.
Mm-hmm.
You were acquainted with Mrs. Clayton Vanderpool.
Oh, yes. I know her very well.
Exactly. As it happens, I have found a market for the Vanderpool pearls.
Are they for sale?
Yes, but Mrs. Vanderpool doesn't know it.
Oh.
I've long had my eye on those pearls, waiting for the right opportunity and the right man.
Well, I must confess, it sounds very confusing.
Suppose I put my cards on the table.
By all means.
The opportunity I've been waiting for has now presented itself.
Very good.
You are the man.
I?
Yes. You have a good social background, and you need money. In a deal of this magnitude, it is necessary to use someone of Mrs. Vanderpool's own social position.
Well, that's very clever, Mr. Barnes.
All you have to do is follow instructions. Within 3 hours, you will be handed $50,000, and no suspicion will be attached to you. What do you say, Brewster?
Why, when ready, Gridley.
Now listen carefully. Tonight, you are invited to a ball given by Mrs. Vanderpool.
Yes. In honor of some niece of hers or something, I don't know, visiting from New York. Say, how did you know?
I know all about it. The niece is also very rich. For the want of something better to do, she is sailing tomorrow for Central America.
Yeah, you're right so far.
Your job is to attend this ball. At the opportune moment, you will exchange the famous Vanderpool pearls for these.
But these are the Vanderpool pearls.
A perfect imitation.
Excuse me.
You refuse?
Yes, sir.
You fool.
Can't, you must. You've got to do it. I told him that you would. You don't know what you're saying. They'll kill you.
Make up your mind, Brewster.
All right. I'll do it.
You haven't much time.
Open your eyes, you rascally rogue. Note the charm of this pretty wench. What am I bid? What am I bid for this little Delilah?
A cutlass with a golden handle.
My full share of the next prize, catcher. Mine, she's mine. Get off, you dog! Hello, pirates and rogues. Many of you may think this ball is all there is to this treasure hunt, but I want to tell you that early tomorrow morning, Miss Bixby really leaves on the Star of India to the coast of Honduras to search for sunken gold.
Yes, ma'am. When you see a ship on fire away out on the ocean, you're looking at a terrible thing. I never want to see a sight like it as long as I live.
Oh, that's Kent Brewster, Dancing with Carol. I didn't know he knew.
This is a silly business, isn't it?
You think so?
But as silly as that Bixby girl. Imagine a nice girl like that with nothing better to do than go traipsing around some silly old ocean with a lot of roughneck sailors looking for buried treasure.
I have imagined it.
Oh, have you?
Yes. Perhaps Miss Bixby is fed up with all this silly business, as you call it. Teas, cocktail parties, and all the rest of it.
Yes, she is.
Perhaps she's looking for some good, clean fun. Adventure.
Adventure? Huh. If she meant anything to me, I'd turn over my knee and spank the adventure out of her.
Really? From what I've heard of you, Mr. Brewster, you're hardly the person to undertake the regeneration of anyone's morals.
Oh, no.
Absurd, Tipper. I can't take it
someday I'll get it
seriously.
for all the power.
Oh, Kent, dear. I see you and Carol know each other.
Oh, yes. Very well indeed. To the point where Mr. Brewster thinks I need spanking.
Oh,
I quite agree with you, Kent. I have told her that this is the most
We're going
absurd
adventuring, aren't we, Mr. McMurtry?
that's right.
If we don't find any treasure, who cares?
Yeah, but we will find it. I was third officer aboard the Lark when she burned and sank with 300,000 in bullion in her hold.
I know all that, you old darling.
Yes, that was 20 years ago. But I know the exact location, and we have the salvage rights.
I'm still of the opinion that it is foolish and perhaps dangerous for Carol to undertake such a trip. Why, suppose she got sick of the boat sank or something?
Well, we think too much of Miss Carroll to take her into any danger.
Uh-oh. What? I said, oh.
What do you mean, oh?
Oh, just, oh.
May I?
Of course.
Then you don't agree with Mr. Brewster about my taking the trip?
Hardly. Stay with those Saspers. We'll be back again.
Yes, sir. Another, sir? If you please. Does I make it potent or just sort of a teaser?
Potent.
You love it, Miss Carroll. There are nights down the South Seas when the stars seem so close that you can reach up and touch them.
Why, you're positively romantic.
I never felt that way before.
Really?
Yes, sir. Potent she is.
Thank you. To the treasure hunt.
I sure hope we get back safe.
Are you going?
Yes, sir. I was the cook on Miss Vanderpool's yacht. And she's done let me out to Miss Carroll for a treasure trip.
Well, think of that. Want to go, Trick?
Yes, sir.
Me that's all. Focus. Get into the rigging, sailor. Well, how does it feel to be in the arms of Captain Kidd?
I felt better.
I doubt it.
You would.
Well, nice. Very nice. Hello, Kitty. I've been looking everywhere for you. May I have the stand?
Oh, I've saved it for you, Kent. Come on.
down. Yeah. Terribly warm in here, don't you think? Shall we step out on the balcony for a moment?
Why, yes, dear, if you'd like to.
I'd love to.
I don't believe I remember you from any other party before. You is a new friend, ain't you?
Listen, a big mouth got a colored boy into a lot of trouble once.
you're going to love your place, Kitty. It's a grand party, too.
Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. That reminds me, I must be getting back to my guests. Are you coming, dear?
Well, if you don't mind, Kitty, I think I'll stay out and smoke a cigarette.
All right. Come in when you get ready.
Righto.
Here, job. You have an awful nerve trying to cut in.
Well, if that's the way you see it, I'll have to...
You'll have to what? Have I ever pulled anything like this on you?
Now, don't get excited. This is a big deal. And there's going to be a big split.
Not for you. Now get out. Mimi, give me a cigarette. All right, please stand back.
Keep it there. Let me go.
Take me right back to the Vanderpool place. Hurry. Step on it. Got a match, buddy? Oh, yes, I think so. Come on, square it. What's the trouble, buddy? I'm robbed. Say, might have been a sailor. One of the other boys just took a load of them down to the harbor. Where? San Pedro, 24 miles. Take me to the harbor. Yes, sir. Step on it. There you are. Thanks, buddy. How do you do?
Bedad, I thought you was the old kid himself.
You sailing today?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Search me. Some crazy girl has chartered her for a voyage to the tropics.
You mind if I go aboard and look her over?
Against order, sir. She's sailing at daybreak. Get away from those boxes. What are you, woman?
Cat. Black cat. Cat.
No need of scabbing. He's done gone. Besides, cats is bad luck at land. What's they got to do with the ocean?
Black cat is black cat at the sea. Same tears on land, ain't that?
Well, what of it?
Bad luck, that's what.
Don't mind bad luck, honey. I'll share.
Take your black hands off me, Santa. Remember who I is.
You'll like me, Gorabelle, after you get used to me. That was the yellow gal in Baltimore, and... Doggone, she's uppity.
Well, where's your mistress?
Oh, she's the coming. We all had to stop to say goodbye to our society friends.
Clarabelle! come on. We're going aboard with you.
Yeah, we are. We ought to stay to breakfast anyhow.
Got anything to drink on that rowboat?
Wait a minute. You're not coming another step. You get right back in that car and go away.
Oh, no,
We want to see all.
And I want to be rid of you.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a swell way to do it.
Well, all right. You can come as far as the gangplank, but no farther.
Oh, Carol, remember me to all the pretty little doubloons.
I love to those Spanish pieces of eight.
Bye-bye, Bum.
Goodbye, Carol. Goodbye. Come on, folks. Let's go.
Well, here I am at last.
I'm mighty glad to see you, Miss Carroll.
May I show it to a quarter?
Yes, of course, Mr. Murtry.
Yalla gal in Baltimore. I'll show him what real class is. Too sweet. Oh, there you are, missus.
Done everything possible for your comfort, Miss Carroll. Hope you like it.
Oh, it's lovely. I'm going to sleep for a day and a night. Au revoir.
Pleasant dreams, Miss Carroll.
Au revoir, mister. Here's your pajamas, missy. Your paper's on the bed, and I was going out to get your breakfast tray.
Ma'am. Running like it before the hounds.
This is beautiful.
If the wind holds, we'll be in Honduran waters in another week.
I'm in no hurry. I love it.
Come here.
Hey, what's the trouble? Stowaway aboard, sir.
What?
A stowaway?
Bring him here.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Who are you, sir? What are you doing aboard this ship?
The gentleman is a thief. He attended the ball for the purpose of stealing a necklace from Mrs. Vanderpool.
Oh, I was a thief. But I've reformed.
He doubtless stowed away to avoid capture by the police.
You admit the theft. Where's the stolen property?
Well, it was stolen from me.
A likely story.
I'll give you just 5 minutes to produce the necklace.
But I can't produce it. Honestly, it was stolen from me.
Shall I lock him up, sir?
Certainly. Put him in irons.
Not irons, Captain. Put him to work. That would be a new experience for Mr. Brewster.
In the galley. Thank you, sir. I'm a whiz at crockery.
Come on, that's enough out of you.
It's a pity, ma'am, him turning thief. No, he appears to be a nice enough young man.
Pow! Lady luck, lead low, dance the dynamite, do your duty. Pow! And I'll read 5 trades. $2 says you're through.
5 more says you're all wet.
Only thing I ever get through is work. And I ain't been wet since the well went dry. Pow! And I'll read 7. Is you white gentlemen through?
No, we ain't through.
You sure y'all didn't come to help us pump all that gold?
Nope. No, I'm interested in something else aboard this ship.
Sure ain't work.
Hey, Diver. What do you think about this treasure business?
Well, unless the old man's crazy, it's there, all right. And if it's there, I'll bring it up. I'm the best diver that ever sucked air through a pump.
What are you getting for all that?
Not enough.
Me neither.
Morning, Mr. Kent.
Morning, Dorabelle. How's your lovely mistress this morning?
Oh, she's grand.
And how's you?
I ain't feeling so well.
Oh.
No, sir. I seem to be sucking with the baldy mare.
Uh-oh. Where'd you catch that from, woman?
Caught it right here. Where else could I catch baldy mare at?
Keep away from me. Why don't you behave yourself?
Sassafras. Mel de Mer is French for seasickness.
Course it is. French.
Oh. Is you French? Mr. Kemp, how you say love in French?
We Gates, Senorita.
We Gates who?
Senorita.
We Gates Senorita. We Gates Senorita.
Glory Bell, since you're supping with Mel de Mer, don't you think I'd better take in Miss Carroll's tray this morning?
Doggone, you sure is a fast worker.
We Gates Senorita.
Where are you going with that?
To the owner's cabin, sir.
What's the matter with that maid?
Mel de Mer.
Is Miss Carroll eating alone?
I don't know, sir. You see, I brought along an extra service in case.
In case what?
Oh, just in case. Please, sir, the coffee's getting cold.
Come in.
Our lady goes over the ocean. Our lady goes over the sea. Seeking old buried treasure.
I wish she was seeking for me. Bring her back, oh, bring back her treasure to me, to me. Bring her back, bring back my treasure to me.
Stop that.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Your breakfast is ready, ma'am?
You're the most impudent, impossible creature I've ever met. I should think you'd be ashamed of yourself.
I am. Terribly ashamed. The reason I brought you a breakfast tray this morning is I wanted to tell you that...
Well, what is it you want to tell me?
Well, you see, I didn't intend to go in for a career of crime. I was forced to take your aunt's necklace. Sugar?
Of all the silly excuses. Kent Brewster, popular man about town, unable to resist urge to become thief.
Oh, I thought I could come in here and tell you and make you understand. But I can't. Nobody could.
Kent Brewster, you're a brute. You might not, Mr. McMurtry.
Pardon,
You're
Miss
quite
Calvin.
mistaken. I asked Mr. Brewster to stay. Oh, I know all about you. You've never done anything in your life but squander the money your father left you. Your whole idea was wine, women, and maybe you even sang. Believe me, Aunt Kitty had the right idea when she invited you to a pirate's ball, even if it did cost her a necklace.
You didn't feel like that when you kissed Captain Kidd.
I didn't kiss you.
You did.
I didn't.
Well, it felt like it.
East a quarter north.
East a quarter north, sir.
Want me to throw him out, Mr. McMurtry?
No. No, I'll take care of him.
Oh, then all right, I kissed you.
You couldn't help stealing that either, I suppose.
Now look here. You've gone far enough. Do you know what it's like to be looking down the muzzle of a gun and realize that all that stands between you and death is a yes or a no? You do not. You're like all the rest of these pampered girls who've never had to face life.
I am not. This coffee's terrible.
Why, it is not. There's nothing whatever the matter with it. This is probably the first breakfast that you've ever eaten that wasn't served to you in bed. And the hardship is so great on it you complain about the coffee.
In a hurry, wasn't he? Sure was. Oh, let me tell you a fortune, missus. How good it danced. Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I sees gold. Bullion.
Oh, is that all?
Now, let me see some more. I see initials. K.B. Now, whoever could that be?
Let me see. Oh, Ken, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
I had my fortune told and promised gold, lots of it. Said something about you, too.
Oh, about me? Gee, are you sure?
Well, it said a good-looking young man who didn't amount to much. That's you, isn't it?
Now, look here, Carol. Maybe I'm not a model young man, but you needn't rub it in. I've never had to be. When I get out of this trouble, if I ever do, I'm going to work. And I'll show a lot of people around here whether I amount to anything or not.
Brewster, you have no business after the passengers. Go forward.
Mr. McMurtry, you're exceeding your authority. I was talking to Mr. Brewster.
The captain likes to see in his cabin, sir.
Well, maybe the sailor shouldn't come aft.
You know darn well I'm not a sailor.
That's right. You're in the galley, aren't you?
Yes. Thanks to you.
Oh, but Ken, I thought you just said you wanted to work.
Come in. Oh, Mr. McMurtry, you're a first-class navigator. Kindly confine yourself to the business of navigation.
What do you mean, sir?
Well, Miss Bixby's aboard this ship as the owner. And I'm perfectly certain that when she wants your company, she'll ask for it. But that's all, Mr. McMurtry.
Yes, sir.
Hold it up for it. Too busy. Them dice are tops. Tops and bottoms. It's all the same to me. No, them's lucky dice. Next gentleman. 6 bets.
I wonder, if there is any gold on the Lark, why shouldn't we have it?
Huh?
Check the crew.
And you know, of course, the mothers have been warning this orders against you for years.
Well, they needn't have. I've never been very interested in girls, seriously, until this trip. This trip has done me a lot of good. You know, I would be surprised at what it even made a sensible girl out of you. When I get out, I'm going to come back and find out.
Out? What do you mean, out?
Well, you know what happens to dishonest people.
Oh, yes. Prison.
Ah, but I said it first.
So, Miss Bixby, I'm not good enough for you, huh?
Well, we'll see.
But I agree.
Hey, I thought I told you to get forward where you belong. Now go on, beat it. Get out of here. So, you think you're too good for a sailor all of a sudden,
You
don't
forget yourself.
No, I don't.
Wait a minute, wait.
Sorry, Miss Bixby, I'll stop this.
No.
That's the best fight I've seen since the Dallas side.
Don't be afraid. Get up in there, will you? McMurtry, you're drunk. Confine yourself to quarters under arrest.
No, I won't do it.
Mr. Stevens, put him in the brig.
Come on, McMurphy.
Well, back to your stations, men.
Well, Ken, at least you have courage.
Where's that solid gold watch you say you got?
Here it is.
$2. Ha! Damn it! Is anything else you white gentlemen's got you in a gamble for?
Well, I got something here.
Why, you... Wait a minute now. These ought to be worth about $50. I'll shoot them against all our stuff you got there.
You paid it. Watch 'em roll!
I understand the situation thoroughly. However, Mr. McMurtry is an officer of this ship and answerable to no one but me.
Officer or not, he was drunk and vicious.
Well, you should have reported the matter to me.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but there wasn't time.
Well, I'll see that he's disciplined. You can go forward, Brewster.
Thank you, sir.
Howdy, Mr. Ken. Hey, where's Missy?
Glory Bell, where on earth did you get those?
That nice colored gentleman Mr. Sassafras gave them to me.
Sassafras?
Yes, sir. Seemed like he wanted his dice. From a white gentleman named Mr. Teeter.
You take them off at once and give them to me.
Mr. Stevens, send Teach aft at once.
Aye, sir.
It appears I told the truth. They were stolen from me.
That doesn't lessen your guilt.
Right. I hardly expect you to believe me, but I was even on the point of returning these to your dear Aunt Kitty when they were stolen.
Teeter. Is that your name?
Yes, sir. Teeter Smith.
Where did you get those?
Well, sir, I got 'em from Darcy, and he got 'em from Brown. And Brown, he got 'em from Spivali.
And where did Spivali get them?
Well, he got 'em from Big Black. And Big Black got 'em from Dopey. And I think Dopey got 'em from Jessup.
Come on. Where did he get them?
He stole 'em. From him.
Well, I can't put the whole crew in irons. Get forward.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you to believe that I came aboard to recover them, not just to escape the police.
I guess you've proved your point.
We're about 100 miles offshore now. We should be at 12 degrees by 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, you'll sound for a reef running 3/4 of a mile north by east. Drop anchor 200 yards east of the northernmost point, and there you'll find the lark in about 6 fathoms.
It'll be daylight about 4, sir.
Well, all right. Call me then, and we'll send Wheeler down.
Aye, sir.
I waited 20 years for this.
I hope the gold is there for your sake.
What did you find? She's there, the lark all right, with a big hole burned in her side. Yeah, but what about the chests?
I've located them, but I gotta have something to move them with. Give me a bar, and you better have a torch ready.
No, they're all right.
Stand by with a torch.
Didn't I tell you, Miss Carroll? This is worth a lifetime as a sailor.
Got two more of the crew.
Who are they?
Dopey and Benton.
Okay.
How long will this take, Captain?
Well, Wheeler seems to know his business. We should have it all up by sundown.
Oh, that's what we were waiting for. Boy, when we get back to work with some of that stuff, boy.
Well, there's the first one, ma'am.
I'm so glad, Captain.
He's signaling. Bring him up.
You know, Miss Carroll, I never knew a salvage job to get along so fast.
Okay, bring him up, boy.
Biggest devilfish down there I ever saw.
Is that all, Wheeler?
I think there were a couple more, sir, but it was getting so dark I couldn't be sure.
Well, we can't lay here all night. The weather might change on us.
Sorry, sir. No more today.
Nonsense. I'll go down myself.
Don't go, Captain. Wait until morning.
Oh, there's no need to wait, ma'am. I've been down before many a time.
I wish you wouldn't.
Let him go down. We don't want to leave here tonight. It's only 15 miles to shore. Easy to reach in a small boat.
Help me over that chute.
Go through the breach in her hull. The length of your line, Captain. You'll find them buried alongside the bulkhead.
Oh.
I wonder why he doesn't wait until morning. It's awfully dark down there.
Certainly is. What's wrong down there?
I can't hoist it. Give me a hand here, Steve. Come on.
What is it? What's happened?
Line's fouled. I can't get it up.
Cut his line, buddy. Right.
I thought we were gunners, Captain.
Well, you'll never be near him, my boy.
Well, we got nearly $300,000 in gold aboard. You know, a sailor man don't get many chances in his life. We're going to take the gold and go ashore in Honduras. Are you with us?
You know, it's curtains if you're caught.
You're going to go to prison anyhow, the first port we touch. Listen. We got this thing all fixed. Look here. You know, some of the people on this ship ain't treated you so good. Brewster, for instance. Now's your chance to get even.
And if anything goes wrong, maybe we can hang it on him.
Great. Here's your gun. I'll stick it out of your cabin.
What are you doing here?
Tie him up.
Come on.
Scott, Clark, Dillon.
Yes.
Who's that?
I guess I missed him. But if you don't drown, the sharks will get him anyway. Go smash the port boat.
Never mind who it is. Open the door.
I'm leaving this ship. Are you coming with me willingly, or...
I'll get it, Scott. Got you tied up. You untie the other, Scott, then look out for...
Get away!
Yeah, good.
Come down out of that boat. You all right, Captain?
Aye, boy.
Take this gun. Come on, get out of that boat. Get forward, you men.
Well, I thought I wanted adventure. I certainly got it.
Huh.
Yes, it's just Missy.
Glory Bell, what are you doing with that necklace?
Well, sir, Mr. Kidd, Miss Calvin gave him some of this morning.
You see, Kent, those pearls are paid. Aunt Kitty's real ones haven't been out of the vault for years.
You let me all through this?
Yes, Kent. Girls used to wait for some man to come along who wanted them. Not anymore. They go out after what they want now. And of course, I had to know what you were really like.
I see. And now that you've,
Well, you're a little slow-witted. But you'll do.
slow-witted, huh? That's better.